Hello, welcome to Board Game TV. Hope you're having a good day. And we're going to be playing Arkham Horror today. Now, it's been a while since I played Arkham Horror, and I know trying to finish up the Pathfinder series, I've been meaning to do a little bit more Arkham Horror in between each scenarios, but I've done Eldritch. We've completed all the scenarios for Eldritch and all the Elder Gods for that. Elder Sign, done with all that. Did all the Eldritch Gods for that. But we still got a few more Eldritch Gods to go with the original Arkham Horror. So my plan is, in between the Pathfinder stuff and a few other bits and pieces of things here and there, is to finish up the Arkham Horror series and finish up against going up all the Elder Gods and stuff like that. And then I can move on to Mansions of Madness. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can do this. We can get this finished within the next month or two. I think Mansions of Madness would be a good October Halloween type thing to go with. So working on that. Also, just to let you know, I have a few other new games coming up pretty soon, and also I'm going to keep it a surprise, but it should be within the week or so. That we get going on that. I know that this October, maybe November, if you've seen the Flying Frog, their GameCon online, unfortunately, if you didn't see an update on it or anything, well, Fortune and Glory stuff is still delayed indefinitely. They can't, basically all they're missing is a lot of the pictures and stuff, because you know those pictures are lifelike pictures of people, and they can't get in the studio to do it because of the whole quarantine stuff. So who knows whenever that's going to be done. But they do have a few new things coming to release this October, November. Now, of course, we all know that this September the Shadows of Brimstone Adventures was supposed to come out, but they're on a 6-month at least delay because of the whole worldwide situation. So we won't be getting that this September, but we will in October be getting a couple new expansions for Shadows of Brimstone, and I plan on playing that a little bit. Also, I have gotten a couple hero packs for Marvel Champions. I've gotten the Black Widow, the Doctor Strange, and the Hulk, and then of course next month the big box expansion Rise of the Red Skull comes out. So when that comes out, I will be playing, do some playthroughs of Rise of the Red Skull as well. So we'll have a couple of those, and of course hopefully by then I'll be starting hopefully the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous set, and a few more nice things here and there. Of course, a few movie reviews here and there, and stuff like that. But let's get on back to Arkham Horror. So, we're going to be playing against Cthulhu. We haven't played him yet. So, he has these stats, and he has Cthulhu's worshippers often have the Innsmouth look, a sign of monstrous ancestors. Cultists have a horror rating of -2 and a horror damage of 2 sanity. And while he stirs in his slumber, investigators have their maximum sanity and maximum stamina reduced by 1. That sucks. And to even really punish myself, I put Father Dagon on here. Now, we won't have to do the Deep Rising track because we're not playing with the Innsmouth thing. However, it says draw and resolve 1 additional Mythos card at the start of the game, which I have done. Every time the terror level increases, each investigator must spend 1 clue token. If 1 or more investigators are unable to do so, add 1 doom token to the doom track. Investigators who can spend a clue token must still do so. And if Cthulhu is the Ancient One, his combat rating is improved by -1 to -7. Yikes. When Cthulhu awakens, add up the total toughness of any monsters with the plus dimensional symbol in play. The investigators must inflict that many extra successes on Cthulhu in order to defeat him. And this would be if Father Dagon and Mother Hydra are both being used, but I'm not doing that. So I seriously doubt I'm going to even succeed anywhere close on this one. So I do have 2 gates on the board since we had to resolve 2 Mythos cards. I have the Plateau of Lang here on the graveyard with a High Priest. And I have another Dimension here at the Woods with a Deep 1 Hybrid. My heroes, we have Michael McGlynn, the Gangster. 3 sanity, but now it's 2. 7 stamina. Michael reduces all stamina loss he suffers by 1 to a minimum of 0. He starts with $5. He starts at Ma's boarding house. And I have his stats right here. And he came with Dynamite, plus 8 to combat checks. Tommy Gun, plus 6 to combat checks. Enchanted Blade, plus 4 to combat checks. And plus 1 luck. When you spend a clue token to add to any luck check, add 1 extra bonus die. Harvey Waters, he starts with $5 and a clue token. And let's see here, he's at the administration building. Any phase, Harvey reduces all sanity losses he suffers by 1 to a minimum of 1. That's good. And I have his stats set up there. And he came with Holy Water, plus 6 to combat checks. Elixir of Life. Now this discard Elixir of Life instead of drawing an injury or madness card. The way I'm going to play it, since we're not using that, is I get to basically forgo 1 injury. So if I get wounded 1 time, I can just forget it and take the Elixir of Life. He came with the Mr. Relay spell. Cast an exhausted pass and evade check. The casting modifier is equal to the monster's awareness. Premonition. Cast and exhaust to move 1 of your skill sliders up to 2 stops. And plus 1 lore. Once per lore check, you may reroll all dice showing a result of 1. Then I have Dexter Drake, and he's over here at the magic shop here. He came with $5, a shriveling spell, which is cast and exhaust to gain plus 6 to combat checks until the end of this combat. He came with this theme, I think that's how you pronounce it. Plus 1 combat checks, plus 3 if opponent has magical resistance, plus 6 if it has magical immunity. Summon the beast with Inspell. You may cast and exhaust to take an inner beast special card. Well, that's kind of wasted. Flesh Ward. Cast and exhaust. Ignore all stamina loss being dealt to you from 1 source. Discard this card if the Ancient One awakens. And of course, plus 1 lore. When you spend a clue token to add to any lore check, add 1 extra bonus die. Those are his stats, and he has, whenever the Great Drake draws 1 or more cards from the spell deck, he draws 1 extra card, then discards 1 of the cards. So there we go. There we have it. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty hard. But, you know, hey, what are we going to do? So Michael McGlynn, he's the first player. Let's see if I can get Harvey to there. He'll have 3. Well, what I think I may do is, Drake doesn't have one. I'm going to send, let's see here. I'm going to move him to the Historical Society, and we're going to pick up these 2 clues right here. And that's the end of his movement. Harvey, he has a speed of 3, and I'm just going to move him 1, 2, 3 to the Unvisited Isle, and he'll pick up those 2 clues right there. Dexter has a speed of 4. Let's see, well, I'll send him 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's send him to 1, 2, 3, 4 at the Silver Twilight Lodge, and he takes the clue there. Okay. So Michael, he's at the Historical Society. So let's grab a Historical Society card. And it says, while researching, you find a story about a series of disappearances that occurred in the earliest days of Arkham. Coincidentally, you notice a newspaper reporting in a similar disappearance just last week. We turn 1 ally at random from the ally deck to the box, then gain 3 clue tokens. Okay, well, that's, I don't want, we'll do that. But I do gain 3 clue tokens, so that's fantastic because that lets me already get to try to shut a gate. Because, you know, we're already kind of behind the 8 ball. Okay, so Harvey is at the unvisited isle. So let's do that. Okay. The willows sway in a wind that you cannot hear or feel, and for a moment the hatred of those ancient trees for the invader who has come to their island drives you to your knees. Pass a will -2 check or lose 3 sanity. Eesh. Okay, well, I have a will of 1. But I pass. So, there we go. And Dexter, he is at good old Silver Twilight Lodge. The Lodge is always eager to trade lore. Discard any number of spells. Gain a number of clue tokens equal to the total sanity cost of the spells discarded. Okay, I'm going to discard the Beast Within. Shoot. Oh, man. And that has no sanity cost. So that sucks. However, I do have Flesh Ward and Shriveling. I'll get rid of Flesh Ward. And I'll just take 1 clue token from that. Okay, well, that is the end of the turn. So now let's go to our Mythos phase and see what we got. Oh boy. We have a rumor. Oh, no gates open, but add 2 doom tokens to the doom track. This is horrible. I hate these things, but so we're already at 4. So there we go on that. Let's have some movement here. Okay, well, he's going to move there. And of course, this guy's going to move here. Alright, strange schemes are afoot in the city of Innsmouth. Well, I can't do this one. This is an Innsmouth one. Yeah. So, we kind of got lucky. So, let's see. Let's move everybody back. Should have paid more attention to that. Okay, well, here we have... Alright, so we have this one. There's another rumor, but it's a black cave. So, let's put a... Jeez. Doom token on the Doom track. Put a gate at the black cave. Okay. No clue token anywhere. Rumor. Let's see if anybody's going to move. Nobody's actually moving. Alright, ongoing effect. Roll a die at the end of every Mythos phase while this card is in play, beginning the turn after it entered play. Okay. On a 1 or 2, increase the terror level by 1. Okay. Pass. If a single player discards 2 gate trophies during the Arkham encounter phase while in the Rivertown streets, return this card to the box. Each player draws 1 spell. Fail. If the terror level reaches 10, return this card to the box. Every investigator is cursed. Okay. Alright. So the first player token will now go to Harvey. And we're just going to move Harvey here to the unnameable. And he'll take that clue token. Dexter has 2 clue tokens. I'm just going to move him to the witch house, and he'll take 1. And Michael, you know, we got to get to the gate. So we're going to go fight this. We're going to go here to the woods. Fight this guy to go in the gate. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my Tommy gun, which gives me a 6, so I have a fight of 4 plus 6 is 10. No modifier there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I only need 1. Okay, well that's no problem. So we kill this guy right here. And then I can go to another dimension. Alright. That'd be one gate trophy I know I can get because there's a river town there. Okay, so Harvey, let's go ahead and start with him. He's at the unnameable. Alright. You bump into Eric Colt. He tells you a horrible tale of the mythos to test your nerve. If you listen, lose 2 sanity. If this doesn't drive you insane, take his ally card if it's available. Okay, you know what? I'll do that because I have 7 sanity, well 6, and I can reduce the loss by 1. So I'll take a sanity loss, and I'll get Eric Colt. Here's Eric Colt, plus 2 speed. You take no sanity loss from the nightmarish ability. Okay, Dexter's at the witch house. Let's see what he has here. Make a luck -1 check. Okay, so my luck is 1, so I just get a 1. But I passed, huh? If you pass, you find a dusty chest in an old closet. Draw 1 common item. Okay, well that's pretty good. I'll take that. See what I get. Brass knuckles. Yeah, okay. That's better than nothing. Alright, and then of course, oh boy is in another dimension. So let's see what he has to do. Okay. Other. The monster appears taking shape from the angles. A monster appears taking shape from the angles curve. Okay, so basically a monster appears. We gotta fight a monster. Alright, and we have a ghost. Yeesh. Physical immunity, and he's undead. Okay, so but I do have the enchanted blade, so alright, so yeesh. I forgot to do the horror check for McGlenn on the other guy. So let me go back and do the horror check. I only get 2 dice, but I passed, so nothing lost there. Okay. So alright, so let's do our horror check. -2. Yeesh. If I don't pass this, some trouble. Well, thankfully I passed, but I only got 1, so I am going to have to lose 1 sanity. So, and he only has a 2 sanity, so this is not very good. He's not a sanity type guy. Okay, now he's physical immunity, but I have that enchanted blade, so 4 and 4 is 8. And -3 is 5, so I get 5 dice, but I only need to do 1 damage. Oh yeah, okay, we beat the ghost. Okay, and that is the end of the turn. So let's see here. When do I do this die? The end of every Mythos phase. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. We have, that's Dunwich. Okay, that's fine. A monster surge occurs, however, no gates open this turn. The first player gains 1 clue token. Well, that will be Harvey. He'll gain 1 clue token. And we do have monster movement on everything, so let's do that. So we know this guy's going to move here. And we have a monster surge, so we have basically 3 gates. And you know what? I never put a monster at the Black Cave, like an idiot. You can tell I'm a little rusty. So it's this guy right here. Oh, wait a minute. I wouldn't have picked him. Okay. It's that Chthonian right there. My bad. And it says instead of moving on a roll a die on 4 through 6, all investigators in Arkham lose 1 stamina. So Harvey's got to roll. No. And Dexter's got to roll. And he does lose 1 stamina. Alright. Okay. Monster surge occurs, so let's get this thing going here. That's 3, yeah. So I have Ghoul, this stupid thing, crawling one, and this cultist. So we got some monsters on the board now. Now I have to roll the die, and on a 1 or 2 I increase the terror. Alright, it's a 6, so that's fine. Okay, so Dexter is now the first player. He has 3 clue tokens. Well, I'm going to have him try and run interference for some of these monsters. So, what I'm going to have him do is he's going to go to Rivertown, and he's just going to fight this High Priest. Magical immunity. But that's okay, I don't need to do that. I have that Themaine, which gives me a +6 on this clown. Alright, so let's do our will check. I get a +1. Okay, pass. Now, let's see here. -2, but I have a fight of 2, and I get a +6, which is 8. So it goes down to 6. And then brass knuckle. No, alright, 6. So we got 6 dice. And I need 2 damage on this guy. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I only did 1. Okay, I'm going to spend a clue token, man. I'm going to have to. I'm going to spend a clue token. Okay, I'm going to spend another one. Come on. And another one. Let's get rid of all the clue tokens. Son of a bitch. Jeez, that was a costly fight. Man, that was expensive, man. I don't know. Okay, well this guy's done though. And that's the end of his turn. Okay, Michael stands up. Harvey has the clue tokens. Now he's gonna have to go fight the cultist. But I think we can do it. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's fight this cultist. It says have a horror rating of -2. Okay. Okay, I failed. Alright, so now I would take damage. However, I'm going to spend my elixir of life. And now we're going to fight this guy. And I'm going to have to use the holy water on this guy. Well, you know what? I may not have to use. I have a fight of 2. I get a 1. That's 3. I just need 1 hit on the guy. And I got it. So we beat the cultist. So then he goes to the plateau of Lang. Okay. Alright. So Dexter will not have an encounter. McGlynn will. And he is other. The environment here adamantly refuses to conform to logic or reason. For each clue token you have, roll a die. If the result is a 1, discard that clue token. Okay, I have 5. Well, luckily I get no 1s, so that's good. And then Harvey's at Plateau of Lang, and I need a red and green. Yellow, blue, yellow, red. Okay. Other. The Endless Forest refuses to give up its mysteries. No encounter. Okay. Alright, that's the end of that phase. So let's go to the Mythos phase. Independent Square. Okay, so we're going to put a gate on the board. Independence. Clue appears at the unnameable. We have to put a monster there. And let's see here. We have, there we go. Cross and a moon. Okay, so this is going to be this guy. And let's see. The investigators may collectively spend 5 clue tokens. If they do, the first player may choose and close 1 open gate in any Arkham location and reshuffle into the stack of gate markers. He does not gain a gate trophy. The investigator may not do this if there's only 1 open gate. Oh, it's tempting, but no, I couldn't do it anyway, so because Dexter doesn't have any clues, so alright, and then we have to roll. We have to put a doom token on the doom track, and let's roll the die and hope we don't get a 1 or 2. We got a 5. Okay, so it's Michael's turn, so we're going to move him. Harvey's turn, we'll stand him up. And Dexter, well, let's see what we got to do with Dexter. We need some clues. So I guess I'll just send him to the unnameable and gain a clue. Alright, so let's have Dexter do his his thing first. Walking down into the basement, you are startled when the light turns itself off just as you start to place your foot on the next step. Pass a speed -2 check, or you fall down the stairs, badly injuring yourself. Draw 1 injury. Well, draw an injury, I take a wound. Speed -2. Well, I have 2 speed, so I fell. So I have to take an injury. Which is fine. Okay. Alright, Michael, he's in another dimension. Other. You focus alone, your folk alone will see you through time. Pass a will or you are delayed. Well, he's not delayed. Harvey. Okay. You grasp at the thing, but sense that even if you are unable to hold it, the reaching itself will teach you. Make a luck -2 check. Okay. Pass. If you pass, draw a unique item. Okay. Well, that's the end of that turn. Next, Mythos phase here. Independent square. Going to have a monster surge. Clue appears at the unnameable, which that'll give Dexter another token there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do this. See, our monster limit, just so you know, is 6. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters on the board. So let's go ahead and put 5, 6. I think the Chthonian is the only one. And then we have to put 2 in the outskirts, so let's do that. The Chthonian is the only one that's going to go, and I believe it's only Dexter I have to do that. 4 through 6. No, he won't have to do it. Okay. Alright. Signs are placed in conspicuous locations advertising Mr. Wild, repairer of reputations. Players who are cursed, have an outstanding bank loan, possess a detriment card, or in jail may immediately discard the offending cards and or may immediately free from jail. Those who take advantage of this offer are reduced to 0 sanity. Well, I don't have to do that. Okay, and then of course we have to roll for the terror level, and we get a 6. Okay, so Harvey is the first player. He will move. Dexter will come down here to the science building and gain the clue. And oh boy, here he comes out at another dimension. So there we go. Okay, Harvey will go last since he's there. Science building. Alright, you discover a dusty machine in a lab that hasn't been used for several years. It appears to still be in working condition. If you wish, you may pull either the white or black lever on the machine. If you do, all non-spawn offline marker move in the direction the arrow is the same color. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, and Michael is going to try to close the gate. He has a fight of 4. Try to seal it, as a matter of fact. Okay, just past that, so we have this location. It's a square, so do we have any square monsters here? Yes, this one. Okay. Alright, we'll take to another dimension. We will seal the gate. Spin the clue tokens. As is 1. Alright, so that's the end of that turn. And then Harvey is in the 2 of Lang. Alright. Someone has taught the locals to read ancient languages. If you appease them by discarding a tome, they offer you food and shelter, gain 2 stamina. If you do not, you lose 1 stamina. Well, crap. Well, I mean, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't have a tome, so I have to lose 1 stamina. Okay. And that's the end of the turn. Next turn. Okay, the witch house is getting a gate. Let's go ahead and put a doom token on the doom track. Put a monster on there. We have cross and moon. So the cross will go here. Clue appears at the Black Cave will not. Anyone with a Silver Twilight Lodge membership is arrested. All investigators who have 1 or more spells must discard a spell or be arrested. Okay. Who have 1 or more spells must discard. Okay. I'll discard Premonition and the Beast Within for Dexter. So that does that. Okay. And we have to roll. Oh. Okay, so there we go. We have to roll. Increase the terror level by 1. So the terror level has now moved by 1. Let's get rid of an ally here. And remember on Cthulhu, because Dagon, whenever time the terror level of each investigator must spend 1 clue token. If 1 or more investigators are unable to do so, add 1 doom token to the doom track. Okay, well, Michael cannot. Dexter has to. Harvey has to. And we have to add 1 doom token to the doom track because of that. So we're at 6 now. Okay, and Dexter will be the first player. Alright, so man, and we're kind of like getting low on clue tokens here. 1, 2. One, 2. How hard has this got to beat here? Oof, ain't not easy. I know at Shogoth ain't gonna be easy either. God dog, man. These monsters are a pain in the ass. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He's gonna go to Hibbs and take that clue token. Michael has got to fight the ghoul. Okay, so no. Hang on that. Okay. Well, he loses. Okay, so Michael has now gone insane because he couldn't beat that horror check. So he's got to go to Arkham Asylum, and we have to lose half our stuff. Shoot, I'll figure that out in a second. And then Harvey, of course, will come out here at the plateau and try to close that gate. Okay. So I got rid of the dynamite. Alright, so Dexter is going to have an encounter at Hibbs Roadhouse. Yeah. Alright, a barfly sits down next to you and shares boring and incoherent stories. Make a will -1 check to endure these dull tales until he's finished talking. Alright. Didn't make it. If you pass, he tells you you're a good sort and offers you a gift. Draw 1 common item. Well, okay. At least there's no penalty. Okay, Harvey is going to try to split 2 a Lang. It's a -1. I do have the +1 lore, so that's pretty good. So we have sealed this gate. Spend the clue tokens to do that. It's 2 elder signs. And any diamond monsters. Well, this die is taken off the board. Thank God. I think he's the only. Yeah, he was the only one. That actually came in handy. Okay. So that is the end of the turn. The next Mythos phase. Okay, Independent Square. We're going to have a monster surge. We have 3 gates on the board. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5 monsters on the board. I can't count. So we can put one monster here. Which is a snake guy. And we have to put 3 monsters on the outskirts, which is going to put us at full. Yeah. Alright. And then for movement, let's see here. Okay, he's gonna go. Is he a hex or a circle? He's a hex. So he's gonna go there. Okay, so let's see here. We didn't roll a 4 through 6, so we don't have to do the loss there. Investigators in Arkham may pay $5 in bribe fees to make a connection with the robbers. Those who do may draw a number of exotic items equal to their focus. Choose one. Okay. And then, of course, I have to roll for the terror level. Dang it. Again, it goes up. Dang it. I have to get rid of an ally. And I have to put a Doom token on the Doom track, which we're now at 7. Okay, so Michael is actually going to stay there, pay $2, and fully heal his sanity. Harvey has got to fight this Migo. So let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking about it. Okay, we fail. But I only lose 1 sanity, so it's fine. And then I'm going to fight him with this Glade of Carcosa. +5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I did get 1. I needed 1, so we beat that. He goes back to the box. I get a common item. Student newspaper. Huh. Well. And I'm at the graveyard. Okay. And Dexter. Oh boy. Dexter, what can we do with you? There are no clue tokens on the board whatsoever. Okay, so I'm going to go to the general store. And so I'm going to spend some money and I'm going to buy an item here. Telescope. Cigarette case. Tome. I'll pay $3 for the script there. Movement. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a will -2 check. If you pass, draw 1 spell, gain 2 clue tokens, and discard understudy script. If you fail, lose 1 sanity. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Alright, so not much happened that turn. So Harvey's got to have an encounter at the graveyard. You find a man painting a picture of the horrible gargoyles lining the walls of the graveyard. Seeing you, he introduces himself as Richard Upton Pickman, a painter visiting from Boston. If you spin monster trophies that have a total of at least 5 toughness, I don't have that, so I won't get him. And that is the end of the turn. Our next Mythos phase. Well, look at there, the woods. Hey, all right, we have that sealed. The Historical Society is getting a clue. We have Cross and Moon, and he's going to go here. The festival has begun. Cultists and Bayeki have their toughness increased by 1. Okay. And then, of course, we have to roll to see if the terror increases. God Dog it, man. I'm not rolling good for that. Okay, so the terror has increased. The general store has been closed. We lose another ally. Oh, what horrible luck. I can't roll for nothing to save that. So the general store is now closed. And I have to, of course, put another Doom token on the Doom track. So he's at 8. Okay, Harvey is actually going to go here to Rivertown. And so he can discard. How many trophies do we have to do? If a single player discards 2 gate trophies during the Arkham Encounters phase while in the Rivertown area. Okay. He's just going to stay there. Okay, Dexter is going to move here and give up 2 movement points and make a will check. And he passes. Okay, so I gain 1 spell, so he actually can draw 2. Okay, coffee. Maybe I can. And I get 2 clue tokens to give me 5. I have to get rid of that. That's fine. Okay. And now Michael. Now Michael's going to come here, and we're going to have to fight some guys here. Now I know this thing will try to elude me. See, so let's roll for that. Okay, he actually does elude me, so I won't have to be fighting him. But this thing right here is not going to be easy. Okay, okay, so I got lucky on that. I got 2 successes, so I only have to lose 1 sanity on that. But I have to beat him in 1 pop, or I'm in trouble. Alright, so I have the Tommy gun. +6 +4 is 10, -3 is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta get 3 hits on this lunatic, man. Okay, what did I get? No. Okay, yeah, 3 hits. There we go. So I kill this guy right here. Okay, so he's dead. I didn't take any damage either. Alright, so that's going to be the end of his turn. Next turn I can get over there with Harvey and just trade, and then we can get rid of this stupid thing going. Alright, next, Mythos phase. Devil's Reef, nope. Already have a rumor, so I can't do that one. Okay, well, there we go. Another monster surge here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters on the board. And I have 1, 2, 3, only 3 gates. So let's put a monster here and here. And then 1 is actually going into the outskirts, which is going to clear it. And that will raise the terror level up. Good God. So the terror level is not 4. I have to put another Doom token on the Doom track. We're at 9. A clue at the Unnameable. And let's see, we have some movement, I guess. Everybody in Arkham. Okay, he's black, so he's moving. Everybody in Arkham. Okay, didn't roll a 4 through 6. Okay. Each time investigator in Arkham fails a spell check, add a Doom token to the Doom track. Ew. Okay, and then of course I have to roll and hope I don't get a 1 or a 2. Come on. My God. Okay. I'm going to lose this game because we're at 10. This stupid card. Okay, Dexter is up. Dexter's going to try to go close the gate. There's a rat thing here. So let's go here and let's fight. Before we make, you must discard one item or automatically fail. Okay, that's fine. My will is 2. Didn't make it. So I have to lose 1 sanity. That's okay. That's okay. Can afford it. I discard the brass knuckles. So my fight is 3-2. I only need to damage it 1 though. Okay, that's fine. That's beaten. So the rat thing is beaten. And I'm going to the Great Hall of Ciliano. Okay. Michael is going to move here. And I want to trade this to Harvey. And then Harvey is going to stay there and get rid of these 2 gates. And we can finally get rid of the rumor. And everybody draws 1 spell. Okay, Michael gets Blind Monster, Flesh Ward. Dexter can draw 2. Ooh, fine gate. I think I'll take that. Okay. And so we just have an encounter in the Great Hall of Ciliano. That's blue and green. Alright. Your terrible thirst has finally convinced you to try and drink some of the water here. Make a luck -1 check and consult the following chart. All I have to do is lose 1 stamina. It's fine. Okay, that is the end of the turn. Let's go to our Mythos phase. Silver Twilight Lodge. So we put a new gate. Monster, a Gug. Do I have any movement? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, where a clue appears at the graveyard. Okay. Ghouls, formula spawns, Shoggoths, and flying polyps have their toughness increased by 1. Okay. And of course, I have to put a Doom token on the Doom track. So we are now at 11. Okay, and so it is Michael's turn. And I'm going to get Michael, we're going to go trade in some of these monsters and crap to... Alright, 1, 2, 3. He's going to the science building. And he's going to trade in 5 toughness and gain 2 clue tokens. Okay, Harvey. We don't have much. Might as well send him here to the graveyard and gain that clue token. And Dexter will try to do his fine gate. So let's do this. I can automatically return to Arkham. Okay, I rolled a 5 there, so we got that. So I do that. It cost me 1 sanity. But, and I can immediately go to here. Okay. Okay, so I cast in. We're going to have the graveyard. So let's do the graveyard. There, behind the mausoleum, you see a swirling vortex of energy. If you're lucky, perhaps you can turn this to your favor. You may spend a gate trophy. I don't have a gate trophy, so nope. Okay, Dexter is going to try to seal this gate. It is at a -1. Actually, I get another. I forget he has plus lore and lore. Okay, I got it with just my last one here. So we're gonna get that. I'm gonna spin the clue tokens, and we're gonna seal that gate. Yeah. And do I have any star? I don't think I have any star monsters. Nope, I do not. Okay, so that's basically the end of the turn. Next mythos phase. Dang it. Hibbs Roadhouse. Okay, so we're going to get a gate there. We have to put a Doom token on the Doom track. Unfortunately, we're at 12 now. And let's see, clue appears, independent square. No, it won't. Then we've got to put a monster on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go into the outskirts. And let's see, Cross and Moon. He moves here. He moves here. No. No, nobody else moves. Okay. Alright. Speed checks in Arkham are made at a -1 penalty, and players receive 1 less movement point during the movement phase. Sneak checks are at a +1 bonus. Return any fire vampires in play to the cup. I don't think we have any, you know. Okay. Alright. Okay, so he's -1 on his speed, but he does have Eric, which gives him a +2. So that would be 5, so it'd be 4. So I'm just going to move him 1, 2, 3. He's going to the unnameable. Dexter. I need to get him healed, actually. I need to pay some money and have him go to the doctor. So actually, he's going to be at -1, so he's only going to be able to move 2 spaces. So I'll move him 1, 2. Although I could fight the ghoul, but these ghouls got no, that was last turn. Okay, you know what? Let's fight the ghoul. So we're gonna fight the ghoul, and okay, pass. And then let's see here. I have. Three. Okay, yeah. Oops, that thing hit that. Roll that, my bad. Okay, so we beat the ghoul. So yeah, that's not bad. So at least he's there. And Michael, where's Michael at? He's at the science building. His speed is 4. I will probably go 1, 2. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to be at the same spot. And what I want to do is I'm going to have Dexter trade Michael for the gate trophy. I don't know if it's going to make much difference, but oh well. Okay, so Harvey's at the unnameable. Alright, the roof caves in, but instead of a ceiling above, a swirling pool of shadows hurls down towards you. Make a speed -1 check or become lost in time and space. Okay, that's fine. I got 4 speed. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, got it there, so don't worry about that. And that's the end of the turn. Next Mythos phase. Luckily, the graveyard is sealed. So we have Cross and Moon. Moon is white. Cross is black. Clue appears at the unvisited isle. Okay. The terror level increases by 1 in light of the tragic news. Dang it. Dang it. That's it. Okay. So, alright. So, because the terror level increased, I have to put a Doom token on the Doom track that awakens Cthulhu. So, we now have 13 there. And let me see now. It says, okay, for attack, it's going to be each investigator lowers either his maximum sanity or stamina by 1. After Cthulhu attacks, 1 Doom token is placed back on Cthulhu's Doom track if it wasn't already full. Alright, he's going to be -7. Awakens, add the total toughness of any monster with the plus dimensional symbol in play. There are no monsters with the plus dimensional symbol in play. So we're just going to have a straight up fight. Okay. Let me prepare a few things and see how I'm going to do this. Okay, could have discarded that. Gain that clue. Okay. Alright, let me see here. Okay, so Cthulhu is -7. And I have the Tommy gun. He has no resistance, magical, physical, or otherwise. So I've popped up my stuff here. My fights. Everybody. And Michael will go first. Now he has a Tommy gun. Now he has excuse me, 12 die. But 12 -7 is 5. So he only gets 5 die. Okay, I have 2 clue tokens. Okay, so I did hit him, so I was able to take 1 Doom token off of him. Okay. Alright, next up is Harvey. Now Harvey has the holy water. So I'm going to spend the holy water, which is 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 is 2, but I do have a couple clue tokens I can spend. Let's see here. Okay, I didn't get any successes, so let me spend 2 clue tokens. I didn't get any successes, so let me spend another one. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was, that sucked. Okay. Dexter. Alright, Dexter is going to have to... Actually... He has 2 magical blades, each are one-handed, so let's see here. 4, 5, 4 is 9. So he gets 2 as well. And he got 1 hit. Okay, so that's the end of the turn. Now he gets to add 1 Doom token back on. And we have to lower Everybody's either at highest number. So Michael now has a 6 stamina. Harvey now has a 6 stamina. I mean sanity. But he was at -2 because he's wounded. So he's at 4. So put this on here to let me know that he has 4 left. I can just take the dollar off there. His highest is, oof. Well, I'm going to have to go with sanity. 4 minus 2, so he only has 2 sanity left. So, next round. Michael again with the Tommy gun. He gets 5 die. Oh yeah, that one's there. Okay, got 3 hits, so he's able to take 1 doom token off. Harvey, 5, 3 is 8, because I have that Glade of Carcosa. -1. So he only has 1 die, and he misses. Dexter now is 9. So he gets 2. And he got 1 hit. So this goes back on. He loses 1. He loses 1. And he loses 1. Yeesh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, total whiff. Okay, Harvey. Gets 1. He whiffed. And Dexter gets 2. And he whiffed. Oh God. Okay, so Michael is now at 4. Harvey's at 2. Dexter is dead. Ugh. Michael? One hit. You combine it with these two, we take 1 off. Harvey? 1 hit. And that's the end. He loses 1. He loses 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that one back on. And total whiff. Harvey with total whiff. So Michael takes 1. Harvey is dead. Ha ha ha. This is terrible. Michael, 1 hit. And he loses 1. And so the last turn, 2 hits. He loses 1. He gets to put 1 back on. And then that is done. And that's it. We all died. That went horribly, horribly, terribly bad. You know, we had, what, 2, 3 places with a... Yeah, the graveyard had 1. I must have moved it. Yeah. We had 3 places with, 3 places with that were sealed. We're on our way to trying to get another one done. It's just that whole daggone thing with the terror level killed me. And because of that stupid rumor. What a coincidence, you know. This whole stack of cards. I had to pick the one rumor in there that had to make me roll to increase the terror level. Sometimes the stars just don't align right when you play this game because it kills you. So, there's that. But I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said earlier in the video, plan on doing more. We're going to move on from Cthulhu. I only have a couple more to do. And I hope to see you then. And until then, have fun.